What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight! Alright, we're coming back to Muse. Yes, indeed. Muse Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Mass Attack 27, and this is actually one of Mass Attack's 3 prioritized requests for the month of March for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, here you go, Mass Attack. Hope you enjoy the show, man. Mass Attack 27 wanted to see me react to this song. It is by Muse called Psycho. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not heard the song before. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, aha, yeah, I've heard this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Roskilde Festival. Roskilde? Roskilde. Okay. Yeah, it's posted by them. That channel. And the video has 1.3 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? You ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Muse, Psycho, live from Roskilde Festival 2015. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
If you do not do what you are told to do, when you're told to do it, you will be punished. Do you understand?
Aye, sir.
If you leave my base without proper authorization, I will hunt you down and throw your ass in jail. Do you understand?
Aye, sir.
I can't hear you.
Aye, sir.
Scream it.
Aye, sir.
Your ass belongs to me now.
Aye, sir.
Let me see your war face. Oh, God. I'm having such flashbacks right now to Full Metal Jacket. Dear Lord. Where's Arlie Emery when we need him?
Now let me see your war face. Ah! You didn't convince me. Let me see your real war face. Ah! You don't scare me. Work on it.
Anyway, let's keep going.
Throw your ass in jail. Do you understand?
Aye, sir.
I can't hear you.
Aye, sir.
Scream it.
Aye, sir.
Your ass belongs to me now.
Aye, sir.
Someone like you, someone who killed my command and ask no.
Can't do it. I can't stay stone-faced on this one. Man, this song feels good. That shuffle feel. Yeah, man. Yeah. Great. I don't even know if I'm calling that a shuffle feel. That's almost... Wait a minute. Hold on. No, you know what? That's not a shuffle feel. That's like a straight up swing feel. Yeah, that's a swing feel. Never mind. Corrections and retractions. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Corrections and retractions.
Yeah, it's a swing feel, not a shuffle feel. My bad. My bad. Yeah, swing feel. That felt good, man. I was sitting here grooving to it, really enjoying it. Seeing some great stage presence on stage. See? They can do it, can't they? Yes, they can. They can absolutely have stage presence. They can absolutely move around the stage while playing. Folks, that is all I'm asking for. I am not asking, here we go again, I am not asking for people to be shot out of a cannon. I'm not asking for people to be doing backflips through flaming hoops. No, I'm not asking for any of that. All I am asking for is some movement and motion, some crowd interaction, and some stage energy. That's all I'm looking for. And in the first, okay, well, I don't count the first 10 seconds because we didn't even watch it because all it was a bunch of promo stuff for, you know, the festival stuff. Stuff that'll get you identified and blocked. So, yeah, try to skip that stuff whenever possible. But ever since I started the video about a minute and 40 seconds ago, I've seen a lot. And I'm looking forward to seeing even more. All right, let's keep going here. Let's back up a bit. Harmony.
Just a program. I'm the virus. I'm changing the station. I'll improve your thresholds. I'll turn you into a super drone, and you will kill on my command. I won't be responsible.
God, the time is just I'm not kidding. I thought maybe 45 seconds had gone by. I look at the clock and almost a minute and a half has gone by. This song is flying by. That's a great sign. That means I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. It is literally flying by faster than I feel like it is. I am not kidding. I thought 45 seconds had gone by. Nope. Almost a minute and a half. That's always a great sign. Always a great sign that I'm being entertained and I'm enjoying myself. Their programming is fantastic. It's absolutely on point. What I mean by that is a lot of the effects that you're hearing, not so much in the guitar and in the bass, but maybe in the bass. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really seen the bass player's feet. Matt's got his guitar effects in front of him on the pedal board. But as far as the vocal effects being controlled on the mics, I have a feeling that's all being done by computer. Set to the timer of the tempo of the song, which is being, the click is being pumped into his in-ears. Everything is set to that click. Everything is set to that click. The tempo of the song and the programming executables for switching effects. We do it with our show. The only people that have any effects on the stage are the guitar players with their wah pedals. I have zero effects on the floor in front of me. all of my effects and all of the guitar player's effects for the most part, other than wah, vocal effects, everything is taken care of by a computer, which through MIDI cables goes through a hub for the MIDI cables into our stomp boxes and our effects racks, which are all in this giant rack. And everything's plugged into the hub, which is then controlled by the computer. So the computer literally knows when to switch the effect for the next song. You talk about keeping things streamlined. You talk about keeping things from being overly complicated. This is the way to go, folks. I'm telling you. You talk about a stress-free show. The only thing that could go wrong is if the computer fails. But that's why we have 2 backup computers, just in case. You know, just in case. We have 2 backup computers that we can switch out. I have a feeling they do the same thing here with a lot of their effects. I'm not saying all of them. Obviously, Matt's got his guitar effects down in front of him on the floor. And listen, there's nothing wrong with that. I know a lot of guitar players like to have that feeling of security and that feeling of control. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. If that's what they want, then by all means, go ahead and do it. All I'm saying is when you let the computer take care of that for you, you don't have to worry about it. You don't have to think about it. It's going to get handled. You can focus more on everything else that's being done. So, but I have a feeling the vocal effects are being controlled by a computer, which is really, really cool. It, like I said, streamlines. That way you don't have, 15 different stop boxes and floor boxes and, floorboards in front of you. You got, in Matt's case, he's got one. That's all he's got to worry about. This is the one. Cool. Cool. Let's keep going. Voice splitter. You didn't convince me! Work on it! Oh, man. Don't ask me how I saw that coming. I had a feeling. That's why I said it at the beginning. Oh, that's great. That is great. This song is just so catchy. Oh my God. Again, time flying by. I thought about 20 seconds had gone by. No, about another half a minute went by. Another 30 seconds. Only felt like 20. Man, it feels good. I feel like Matt's using on the vote when he does that, the psycho line. I feel like he's using a voice splitter there, which is fine. It's no problem there. He's keeping his voice in the lower register. He's not going up into the falsetto. That's where the voice splitter comes into play. Really cool. Very smart. Very smart. Whenever you guys use voice splitters, I've seen people do it both ways, where they'll put the voice splitter up the octave, and I've also seen it where they do it down the octave. And then their voice goes up super high so that the voice splitter goes down. I'm going to be honest with you, folks. To me, it always sounds better when you stay in your regular range and you set the vocal splitter up to the higher note, up to the octave up there, or above, the fifth or the third or the fourth or whatever it is you're going to go to. I've always personally thought it sounds better when you have the split going up. And that's because you're in a more comfortable register for yourself. If you're going up into a higher register, and let's say it starts to get thin and pinched and a little bit breathy or whatever, guess what your octave down is going to sound like by default? It's going to sound pinched, breathy, and thin, because that's what you're providing for the split. So if you guys ever want to use pitch splitters, do yourself a favor. Experiment, see what works for you, obviously. But I can almost guarantee you're going to go with the first one. You're going to go with putting the octave up on the pitch splitter, and singing in a normal register. I can almost guarantee you that's what you're going to do. Almost. There's going to be those 1 or 2 people out there who are going to want to do it their way. And look, it's fine. If it works for them, if that's what they want, more power to them. But not me. Not me. Oh, I was kind of hoping you would say you didn't convince me, work on it. Okay, I gotta back it up a little bit. Looks like we got a guitar solo. See, again, a minute's gone by and it doesn't feel like it. This song is fantastic. I am digging the hell out of this song. Look, it's not a complex song. It's actually one of the easier Muse songs I think I've heard. But it's fun. This is a rockin' fun tune. Simplistic, yes, but it doesn't, look, you don't have to have a whole bunch of key signatures and a whole bunch of time signatures to impress me. You can impress me with just a feel-good rock tune like this that feels good. It's a lot of fun to listen to. It cracks your ribs with its intensity, and it's a great time overall. I am perfectly fine with that. Perfectly fine with that. Anyway, let's keep going here. Let's go guitar solo, I think. Whew, wow, what a ride. Nice. Nicely done. Great tune. Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. But I'm going to be honest with you. There really is not that much to talk about. You'll see what I mean. I'll see you there. Well, there you go, folks. That was Muse with Psycho. This was a request from Mass Attack 27, and this was actually one of Mass Attack's 3 prioritized requests for the month of March for being a gold tier member on the Patreon page. So, there you go, Mass Attack. I hope you enjoyed the show, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.7. Yep, 8.7. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
This song was fun. That is really ultimately what this whole song came down to. Okay? The song was fun. It was a great rockin' tune, great feel, great tempo. Everything about the song was great, okay? Now, was there anything about this song that I would personally call overly impressive or mind-blowing? No, absolutely not. I wouldn't say that about the song at all. This song, to be perfectly honest with you, this is one of the simpler songs I've heard from Muse. It was not complex. It was not overly thought out. It was not overly composed. It was not given a whole lot of complications through time changes and key changes and mode directional changes and chord progression changes. No, this was about as simple as you can get. A nice swing feel in the drums, a simple guitar riff, very simple guitar riff, and a bass line that really kind of helped move the song along. I think honestly the bassist probably had the most complex line of the entire song, if I'm being honest here. But all that, honestly, a lot of people are gonna say, well, you're being very critical of Muse. Quite the contrary, I'm being very complimentary of them. They took something so simple, something as easy as this song is to... I've already figured the song out. I've already figured it out. It's not a hard song at all. But they took it and they made it rock. Like, they absolutely made it rock. And I can say that because... And here's my opening and closing argument right here. Are you ready? Here it is. The time flew by. It absolutely flew by. That's like a 5.5-minute song. Honest to God, it felt like 3. Every time I would pause, I'm pausing every 50 seconds to a minute because I don't want to get blocked, right? I'm thinking, every 50 seconds to a minute. Don't let it go past a minute, but 50 seconds to a minute, fine. I can hit the pause button. Wrong. Next thing I know, a minute and a half has gone by. And I'm sitting there going, that was a minute and a half? That felt like a minute. That is the sign of time flying by, because as the old adage goes, time flies when you're having fun. And I had a blast with this tune. I really did. Nothing sounded bad. Nothing sounded out of place. Nothing sounded weak. Everything sounded like it belonged. Everything sounded like it was in its right place. Everything transitioned smoothly from one part to the next. The guitar tones sounded great. The bass tones were a big highlight for me. Loved hearing the effects changes that were happening within his bass. The vocal processing, normally not a big fan of overly processed vocals, but I have said this in the past. I have no issue, I have no problem with vocals being processed as long as there is a reason for it. And there was a clear reason, and they didn't stay on the processed vocals the entire song. They kept flipping from process to clean, process to clean, process to clean. I'm okay with that. I have no issue with that whatsoever. I never have. The issue I have with vocals is when it has the effect on the vocal the entire time and there's no rhyme or reason for it. It's just there and it makes no sense. That's when I have an issue, okay? Not in this case. I still hold by my suspicions of, I feel like some of those effects, not all of them, but some of those effects are being controlled by MIDI switches within a computer. Like there's a computer, there's a laptop backstage running with the click, through the hub, controlling all of the effects that for those particular parts. Like for example, I never really saw the bass's feet, so I don't know if he has a foot pedal in front of him or not. I didn't see one, so there's a possibility. I am strongly on the opinion that the vocals are being controlled by computer, which is fine. Absolutely fine with that. Remember, all the computer's doing is literally taking the job out of the hands of the vocalist and just flipping a switch for him. It's not making him sing any better. It's not correcting his pitch. Matt still has to do all that on his own. The only thing the computer is able to do is turn an effect on and off. It's like turning a light switch on and off. It's not, listen, turning a light switch on is not going to make you a better person, okay? It's not. It's not going to make you smarter. It's not going to make you more handsome. It's not going to make you richer. It's not going to do any of those things. All it's going to do is turn on a light. That's all it's going to do. Same thing here with the computer. It's throwing switches. That's all it's doing according to the programming, following the click, following the whichever measure we're on in the song. We do the exact same thing with our effects. And let me tell you, it makes life a lot easier for moving around the stage. I don't have to worry about, oh crap, I got 2 measures and I gotta switch effects and my effects patch is all the way over there across the stage and I gotta run to the other side of the stage and hit a stomp button. No, I don't have to worry about that. It's all taken care of by the computer, freeing me up to put more emphasis and more attention on my playing and, more importantly, interacting with the crowd, giving the crowd my full attention, which is honestly where it belongs. No, listen, everything about this I enjoyed. The vocals sounded strong. I dug the bass patch on this. I really dug the bass tones on this. The harmonies sounded really good. The drumming, rock solid. That great swing pattern, that great swing feel felt really good. Now, honestly, I got nothing else to say about this. This was a fun time. Great song. On top of that, some great stage energy and some great stage presence and even some crowd interaction from Matt. Folks, that's all I look for. I don't need to see all this other, stuff that I've been accused of, requiring to see. No, I don't need to say any of that over the top stuff. I don't need to see it. Now, some band can pull it off. Hey, that's wonderful. That's great. But really all I'm looking for is exactly what Muse did here. Moving around the stage, interacting with the crowd, and presenting stage energy. That's all I need to see. And they did it really well here. So I have no complaints about this. And that is why this is getting the 8.7. So 8.7, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you'll enjoy the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys want to join the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to click the bell, go ahead and click the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.